Hello, everybody, and welcome to my comic review. I am Rainbow Red Panda, and today I'm going to be reviewing Night of the Living Deadpool number 2 by Colin Bunn. Now, I really liked the first one. I didn't really know what to expect going into this, if it was going to be like a zombie thing or what, because, like, at the end of Deadpool Kills Deadpool, you just saw this figure that looked sort of like he could almost be like a Frankenstein type monster, because it was like parts had been sewn onto him and it was different colors, and you weren't really sure where it was going to go, if it was going to be like a zombie theme or what kind of like horror movie theme you're going to have. But it is appearing that it's going to be a zombie theme, and I really like it. I liked the first issue. I thought it was really good. The only way that I thought you wouldn't like it or that you would have problems with it would be if you just do not like parodies of other zombie movies, books, all of that, TV shows. It was very Walking Dead parody to me, and this one is no exception. There are a lot of things in this book that, while I have not seen every episode of The Walking Dead, I've heard enough, I've read enough, all of that, and I've read enough of the comic to know that, he is directly parodying The Walking Dead. So, I don't know. I still really enjoyed it. This one has Deadpool. He has found like a carload of surviving humans from the zombie apocalypse. They are going to try to go to a city that they have heard of, full of fellow survivors, and like live peacefully away from the walkers. And of course, Deadpool has to sort of go and ruin everything by being Deadpool, being concerned about everything, having to be in the middle of everything, being nosy. He goes to check like every big area they come to for survivors, and it sort of ends up getting a lot of other people in his camp into trouble. And by the end of the issue, he is pretty much on his own again. And the very end, he meets another group of survivors, and they kind of remind me of, once again, I haven't completely watched this part of The Walking Dead, but I have read sort of the beginning of this part in the comic series. The governor and his area, they remind me of them almost, except for currently they are, in this book, they don't have their own community or anything. They're wanting to take down what looks to be, a pretty good and established community, and they just want to take it down. So that's where we're going to begin on issue number 3. So, I don't know. I'm excited about it. I really like it. I like that Deadpool is still portrayed in his color. Like, here's examples. It's a black and white comic, except for Deadpool is still red, and all of his thoughts, his words, all of that are still in the yellow bubbles that they are in pretty much all Deadpool comics. So they stayed true to Deadpool while also being very good at parodying other comics and other zombie series. I like the zombies in this. I've said it before. I like that the zombies are a little bit different than what you get in other zombie portrayed things. They have almost a mind of their own, even if you say that it's just like the remnants of the human brain sort of going away. It's still a mind that they have. They apologize for eating people. They tell you, how they turned into how they are. They beg you to kill them, all of this. And this one, the one that really stuck out to me was the children at the end that he had sort of had faith in. The kindergartners that turned out to be like 5th graders, because Deadpool's bad at age association. They get turned into zombies. They're like, Deadpool, we thought it was a rabbit. We wanted to surprise you with breakfast and all of this stuff. And they've been turned into zombies due to being next to a graveyard. So, of course, reluctantly, I would think, he has to deal with that problem. And it's interesting to see Deadpool sort of not be selfish for once. Like, he volunteers to give up his half of like a granola bar for the kids and stuff. So normally I would think Deadpool wouldn't be like that, but that's just me. But I really liked this series. I think it sort of brings almost another dimension to Deadpool, because he does have sort of a caring aspect to him that you don't always get. I'm sure it's always there, but he's always just so sarcastic and concerned as to where his next meal is coming from, or who he's gonna kill next, or who has a bounty on his head, or something that you don't always get to see, like, the full spectrum that is Deadpool. So I like this series. I think you get to see classic Deadpool plus a little bit more to his character. So I would suggest reading it unless you're just completely against all things zombie. And then if you're still a Deadpool fan, I would still read it because it's still Deadpool and it's still awesome. So that's what I have on that. This is my review of Night of the Living Deadpool #2, and I hope you guys picked it up, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. So that is my review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!